What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Morning Brew podcast. Today, I'm joined by one of the coolest photographers I know. From creative shoots to music videos or anything in between, they do it all. I'm so excited to introduce you to my new friend Ima as we dive into her perspective on capturing the world. What's your name and what do you do?
Oh, well, my name's Ima, and I am a photographer, and I do video stuff. I do like music videos and all sorts of stuff with cameras. I do camera stuff.
We love that. Okay. I figured we could start with some fun icebreaker questions. So what is your current song on repeat? Or album? Because I know picking one song is kind of hard.
I feel like the only way that I'm not going to lie and pick something cool is to look at my on repeat playlist on Spotify, because it doesn't lie.
It call you out. It gives you the facts.
It's like a 50-50 chance it's going to be. It's Music for a Sushi Restaurant by Harry Styles.
Oh my gosh, a good one.
Not what I thought it was going to be, because right underneath it is Insanely Illegal Cage Fight by Del Ave, which is like metal and like the complete
totally
opposite.
Different.
I thought it was a 50-50. It was going to be Chapel Roan.
That's got to be in my repeat presently, so
I like walking to that song. It feels very much like a
Do you
movie.
match the pace of your walking so that you feel like you're strutting to it? Okay.
Otherwise,
that's the only way to do it.
It's almost a waste of time.
Okay. I do that at the gym too. Okay, if you could be described as an animal, what animal would describe you?
All right, I need clarification. How would I describe myself as an animal, or how would my friends describe me as an animal?
Oh, if you got an answer for both, I'll take both.
Okay. Let's see. What's a really cool animal? Like a tiger or something.
Yeah.
But my friends would probably describe me as a dog. Like a small dog.
Okay, a small dog.
Yeah, bursts of energy, and then I really just get tuckered out really fast.
Oh, you got
sometimes
like the golden retriever energy?
A little bit, I think.
Okay.
But if the golden retriever was the size of a chihuahua.
That's fair. I feel like, my friends would probably say like cat, because it's like, could be an asshole, kind of just keeps to yourself. Like sleeping probably.
Yeah.
But I would love to be a cooler animal.
Yeah, same. I would really like to be a chihuahua-sized golden retriever is not very cool.
I was like just thinking about the other day, like how crazy it is that animals just like exist.
Yeah.
And like a shoebill?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Have you ever heard of a merbird?
No.
They're these birds.
Like a mermaid?
Like Murre. They don't fly very well.
Oh. Okay.
So they like bounce on the water.
Are these beach birds?
I don't know. I heard about it in San Francisco.
Okay.
But they bounce really high on the water, and then they dive, and they can dive like 50 feet under. So fact check me later or something. But like they can dive like really.
Kind of sick.
I know. And then they can swim. They go like 50 feet under the water,
awesome.
And they like swim. Yeah, this boat captain was like, yeah, there's nothing crazier than shark diving, looking right next to you and seeing a bird. And I was just like, that's a cool animal, and it just exists.
That would absolutely throw me off if I'm shark diving and I look and there's a bird.
It would throw me off to shark dive.
Yeah, me as well.
Yeah.
I'm diving certified actually,
really?
But I'm like terrified of open water and whales, so I don't know why I did that. But
that's awesome. I worked in a ski valley for a little while, but I've never skied.
You know,
but I was fixing skis.
That's okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Because skiing seems harder than actually like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't like. It just seems like a lot. I just like you'd have to like put on a bunch of more clothes, and you have to have like good balance.
I have
pay attention.
None of those things.
Me neither.
And this is the last icebreaker question. In your professional opinion, is a hot dog a sandwich?
In my professional opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it is. It's like, meat or substance between
bread.
But here's why maybe it's not, because I feel like a sandwich, it is two separate pieces of bread, whereas a hot dog bun
it's like a clamshell of bread.
Yeah, it's like a connected, like almost like a puffy blanket.
One unit.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's really my professional opinion, no, it's not a sandwich.
Okay, I would agree.
Yeah.
I feel like if someone says sandwich, I don't picture hot dog.
Yeah.
But then it's like, what classification would you put hot dog in? I couldn't even answer
like
that.
A finger food? Is that a classification of food? But it's not small.
Yeah, unless it's like the little cocktail, like pigs in a blanket, like with the toothpick in it. But that's like a rich person hot dog. I'm thinking
feel like this
classic.
question's gonna haunt me for like 5 years.
You're probably gonna text me in like a week and be like, I've thought about it more. I changed the answer.
We're gonna have to do another interview because I've got an updated answer.
We'll do like a year later. We'll come back and I'll ask the same question.
I think that's really smart.
Hell yeah. So we only just met recently, and
Yes.
so I'm really excited to learn in more detail about you. So you told me a little bit, but where did you grow up?
I was born in North Dakota. I was born in Jamestown, North Dakota. So I grew up kind of between North Dakota and places in Colorado. I grew up on like a little farm near Pierce, Colorado, and there's like 800 people in Pierce.
Oh, wow.
And then my family still lived in North Dakota. So I would spend summers in North Dakota and then school time in Colorado. And then when I was 13, I moved to Spring, like the Woodlands area up near Houston.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then, that's where I grew up.
800 people is really small.
It's really, really small. For my elementary school, they actually would bus in kids from the 2 other towns that were next to us.
Because it was so small.
Because it was so small. I think there were like 20 kids in my class or something, maybe like 23 kids, something like that.
That's it?
Yeah, it was really, really small. It was cool, like growing up on a farm though. I feel like I really, it helped like solidify and really like nurture me being creative, because all I had to do was like imagine things, you know, just like world building.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
I was a little weirdo.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. I moved to the Woodland, to Spring area, and I like did not know how to socialize, and I just didn't understand.
That's okay, because that's me today. That's me present day. That kind of leads into one of the other questions I wrote was, did any of your upbringing influence your work?
Yeah, I think so. I tend to go for more like isolated themes. I had kind of a rough upbringing, and so a lot of that I kind of use today. I spent a lot of time in showers when I was a kid, so I have a lot of shoots that I've done in the shower and in the bathroom. And then I've always kind of been obsessed with like plastic and mirrors and lots of like liminal spaces with like just like stuff I would see in my imagination.
I gotcha.
Growing up. And then, I think I have like a lot of, I tend to go towards more like violence and, like really gory, almost like horror kind of vibes too. Like I've definitely, last October dumped a gallon of blood on one of my models.
Right.
And we had all these like bones around her, and it was very cool though.
That seems like really fun though.
It was really fun. And honestly, like that model, she's one of my best friends, and her name is Danielle, and she's incredible. And she's always, I'm just like, hey, I want to like cover you in plastic and like, dump 6 gallons of milk on you. She'd probably be like, all right, let's go.
Whatever you say.
I'm very, very fortunate to like have met other models and like women who are, like totally down with doing kind of like darker themes and like gorier stuff.
I really like those kinds of photos. Those are the kind that I'm like, I kind of want to look away, but I like can't. And then you notice like little details in the photos.
Yeah.
I think those are cool.
Yeah. And I just love horror movies. So
that's, me too.
I didn't like watch a lot of TV growing up, but when when I did, it was like horror movies and stuff.
And we're going into spooky season, like
I'm ready.
Present day. Like technically tomorrow is the first day of Halloween. So
I've been waiting all year for this.
I'm ready. All the weirdos are gonna come out of the cracks.
I'm gonna go see what's the Substance, that movie, the one the new horror movie out. I'm gonna go see it tonight. I'm just getting ready for it.
Yes, I want to see Longlegs. I've heard mixed things about it.
Yeah,
but as you could tell, I'm a fan of Nicolas Cage. So.
Yeah, that pillow's incredible.
My mom hates that pillow.
What? So okay, hold on. I gotta like. So it's like, is it one of those where you can like rub it and it
so the other side is pink, and so what I like to do is I'll leave, like if you can visualize, I leave his eyes, his mouth, and then like some stems so that it looks like he's a snail.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
call it Nicolas Cage.
Oh, you're a monster. This is incredible.
It's truly atrocious, but you know, it's fun to mess with. It's how I can tell who's my people and who's not. Because my people will enjoy it, and people that are not my people will be like, what the fuck? Why do you have that?
I do remember those memes that were all the like Nicolas Cage, like the messing with his name, like Pickles Cage.
Yes, they're funny. It's so stupid, funny. But it's so good. It's
have you heard that the rumor that he was cursed in New Orleans?
No.
Because he like bought a plot in that really fancy cemetery that like New Orleans witch cursed him, and that's why all his movies started sucking.
I didn't know that.
Didn't he like go bankrupt or something too? Maybe I
think so. I don't know. I just watched The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent yesterday, but I was like so gone. I was like, I don't know what's happening. But they made a reference to the pillow, and I felt so called out because mine was right there. So
I gotta see it. Nicolas Cage is doing it. Mandy was so unsettling. I was only able to watch it once. I think it did its job. Oh, it's horrifying.
Is it on streaming? I'll have to watch it.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, my roommate recently just watched it for like a week. He would just like start it and then fall asleep, and then start it and then fall asleep.
If that ain't me.
We never lived together.
I'll have to watch that because that sounds cool.
It's solid. It's good. It's a good movie to watch for sure.
I'm ready. I'm already sold because you said Nicolas Cage.
Yes. Oh, you'll love it.
Did you always want to be a photographer?
No.
What was like the thought before?
I always wanted to play music. So I moved to Austin. I picked up a pack of cigarettes, and on the back it said Live Music Capital of the World. And I was thinking about moving to Austin or Portland. And I was like, all right, God, like give me a sign. And I just wanted to play music, and I wanted to go live in a music city. I play guitar and I sing. And so when I picked up that pack of cigarettes, I like packed up my car and I moved out to Austin like a week later. My like high school girlfriend was like, oh, my boyfriend just left. You can come stay with me. And I was like, sick. So I came out to Austin. Her boyfriend had not left. And
liar.
He was still living with her. And and I didn't know what I was getting into either, but I ended up moving to Austin to live in a like 36-person vegan co-op in West Campus. And I just couch surfed there for like 2 months before I was able to rent a room. And I had like, I was like white trash, you know, like the only thing I could cook was like pork chops and instant mashed potatoes. And like I moved to Austin into a vegan co-op, and I was like, well, I guess this is just what it is. And I did vegetarian for like 5.5 years.
Wow. That's impressive considering barbecue exists.
I know. Well, I'm vegetarian now, and I mostly eat vegan. I don't know how it happened. Austin has fundamentally changed me.
The co-op changes you.
It was so fun. It was like being in a fraternity or a sorority, but like with a bunch of anarchistic like hippies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I went to college for like a semester, so it was like I got the college experience without the debt.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Yeah. So I wanted to play music. My ex had a camera, and I started playing with it, and she took me to meet her ex-girlfriend who owned a film company, and they did like commercials and music videos and stuff. And I got a call one day, and her ex-girlfriend was like, hey, like one of our actors dropped out, like you have a look, like can you please come to set, and like we just need you to act, and we need you to play this like girl next door type. And I was like, you know, I mean, you see me, like come on. And so I was like, yeah, whatever. She's like, oh, I'll send a car. And I was like, oh, okay.
Fancy.
So I showed up on set. I brought my ex's camera, and I acted that day, but I stuck around and I took some pictures, and they liked them so much that they asked me to come the next like couple days.
Oh, that's so cool.
Insane. Wild. And I was like, hell yeah. And they were like, hell yeah, because they're not paying me. So and then they just kept asking me back, and they brought me into the company, and they trained me, and I was in the film industry for like 14 years. You know, I'm still, every once in a while, depending on who's hiring, I'll still take a film job here or there. But yeah, that's how it started. I acted in a Trojan condom commercial, and
Life-changing.
Life-changing. I'll send it to you later. It's super silly.
Pumped.
This dude throws a condom at me and I'm like, oh, yay. And, you know, my girlfriend's at home, like, what'd you do today? And I was like, you'll never guess. And then from there, I just kind of like kept taking film jobs and doing photos. And I just loved it so much that it's like I love it so much.
There's a joke to be had somewhere here about your career being a Trojan horse.
Yeah, it really came out of nowhere. It was unexpected.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, full of surprises. Yeah, I got really lucky. I still play music, but I kind of just do it for me. And I'm in the music industry now. But I mean, when I was younger, I wanted to be a vampire slayer because Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But when I started playing guitar, I was like, oh, I love music. And then I picked up a camera and I was like, oh, nothing makes me feel like a camera makes me feel like. Nothing, like when I get home and I have the images on my computer and I'm looking at them, nothing makes me feel like that, you know? Like I've never played music and been like, oh, you know, like those two feelings just like don't compare at all. I love making images. Like it's fucking sick.
That's so cool. I love that. I used to want to be like a wildlife photographer when I was like a child, but like actually like 7. And I was thinking like, I'll live in a treehouse in Africa and I'll just be like Bindi the Jungle Girl and take all the pictures of the animals. And that was the whole thought. There was no after. Hi, Cinnamon.
So what's stopping you? Hello, Cinnamon. You're so cute.
I'm scared of bugs. That's the thing. Sounds like there'd be a lot of bugs in that treehouse.
Yeah. I also am not a huge bug fan.
Cinnamon.
I also just like feel like I get so bored.
Yeah. I'm like I like the depth, I guess, you can get with people.
Yeah.
As opposed to like I was telling you, I can't take pictures of just plants. Like I would get so bored. Get the plant from all angles and then it's like, okay, now what?
Yeah.
Dance for me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I photographing people. There's just nothing like it. It's like, you know, if our whole existence is just like figuring out how to connect with another human being, like I just don't find any other way to do that than like through photography and I guess in your case like interviews, huh?
Yeah. I like asking people silly questions.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the silliest ones.
Okay, so I'm like,
time to move on.
Probably the hot dog sandwich is the silliest one that I had in here, but we'll come back to that in a year.
Yeah, it's a long burn. It's like, you know, it's
a slow burn kind of question. You got to think on it for a bit.
Yeah.
So you do a lot of concert and band photography. What has been the most fun show for you to shoot so far?
Oh, geez. I mean, honestly, it's got to be that Barnes Courtney one at Stubbs was so good. It was so good. And I felt so alive shooting that show and like going through the images and just being like, oh my God.
Strip show.
What a performer. Like, it was such a good show to shoot that I drove out to Denver to shoot him again for free. Like it just like, it filled me with like the new energy again. But another fun one was like, I got to tour with Missio and we did like Europe and China and, the shows were fine, but it's like having that experience was really cool. And they're pretty good performers, so it was pretty chill. I'm trying to think. Lauren Sanderson was amazing to shoot. She just has so much energy, and she just went for it. And she's like flinging water all over.
Oh, I love when people have high energy.
I know, and I just like no matter what, if I can shoot the entire show and not realize, that I'm shooting, when the show's done, and I'm just, if I can't realize that it's over, and I'm just like, oh, but I had more to do, like that's good for me. Colorblind is really great. I think they're on tour right now, but they're lovely. They're so good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's so many that I loved. But Barnes Courtney was probably one of the best shows I've ever shot in my life.
He has so much energy for everybody.
Yeah, it's insane to me. Yeah, and then just like how good the portraits came out too.
Oh yeah,
in
they came
Denver.
out amazing.
What?
The bathroom mirror one is like so amazing.
Oh my God. Yeah, a lot. I've worked with a lot of like really cool artists.
Do you have like a bucket list, like dream artist you would like to shoot a concert for?
Oh, I feel so. I've gotten really lucky that everybody that I've sought out to shoot, I've kind of shot. I'd like to shoot with like bigger bands for Kesha.
Oh,
I'm
Kesha's
sorry,
such a good one.
Kesha and Chapel Roan, because I bet that would be
He's so fun.
amazing. Let's see. Oh shoot, I forgot to say Dead Poet Society is also incredible, and Des Rocks is amazing too. Bad Flower, I've shot Bad Flower like 6 times. They're also one of my favorite bands to shoot. Okay, anyways, bucket list, the ADHD. Yeah, I'd have to look through my Spotify. I'll just look at my most played.
Harry Styles.
Oh, that would be chill. I don't actually know a lot of his music, just that one song.
I think it would be more fun to shoot Harry Styles like his fans, because they have some wild signs that I've seen. I think those would be so funny.
I think shooting portraits with Harry Styles would be amazing. He looks like he's somebody that I could point a camera at, and he would move so much that like I wouldn't have to direct
just
him
all
a
the
lot.
candid shots.
Yeah, Highly Suspect would be really cool to shoot. I like a lot of rock. I want to shoot again with Lauren Sanderson and Barnes Courtney, for sure. I just shot Jay Graves.
Okay.
Oh, she's amazing. She's coming back through Austin on the 9th. So if you need to go see a show, she's
like October 9th?
I
think I'll be here.
At Ballroom. I think it's like a Thursday or something. You should come.
Oh, if it's a weekday, I'll definitely be here.
You should totally come. She's amazing. She straight up told me 2 nights, she's like, okay, Ballroom's a small venue, right? And I was like, and she's like, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go full gremlin mode. And I was like, listen, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna bring a camera and we're gonna go full gremlin mode together.
Love it.
I'm ready.
See, when you say gremlin, I think me in a corner crouched eating pizza in the dark or something like that. So
yeah, yeah. I think
a portrait of me eating pizza in gremlin.
That's like all I want. That's all I want. But like, look at these faces she made. Like,
oh, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, she
that's intense.
Feels it so hard. So that was really cool. I love shooting a giant dog. Like, amazing. Yeah, I want to do more tours for sure.
Touring sounds really fun.
I want to do more bus tours for sure. I've done some van tours, and I want to start like kind of stepping it up.
Yeah.
You know, bigger crowds, more crowd surfing. Like, I want to really get into the rock scene more.
I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any photo shoot like pet peeves? Like, is it hard if they're moving around too much, or like how do you get the shots?
So, all right. So pet peeves, I think if somebody let's see, I'm trying to think, because there's not really a lot. I feel like I'm pretty kind of go with the flow. If a model gets nude and doesn't kind of give me a heads up first, it's happened like 2 or 3 times, where they completely strip and expect nude photos
with no heads up.
Yeah, and I don't mind shooting nude photos,
right?
But
like
I'm
a
professional
would be nice.
Yeah, but I just like, there was one time where I turned around and she was completely nude, and I was just like, oh whoa, you gotta warn me, you know. But that's not even a pet peeve. I'm just like, well, I guess this is what we're doing. Like, I think people who don't move at all.
Okay, so doing nothing is like worse because then
it's hard.
Okay, because then it's giving like plant because it's like you're not doing anything.
Yeah,
I see.
People who never change their face. You know, it's the same face over and over again. But even that is kind of like, all right, it just makes my shoot shorter. You know what I mean?
Is it like weird if people like smile the whole time? Because like I'm used to like stage photos, right? Where it's like, oh, say cheese, you know. But like if you think about it, no one's really like smiling in like photo shoot photos.
If they smile I've had a couple commercial models and they smile a lot. I'm like, yeah, this shoot's gonna be done pretty quick because it's just it's not my vibe.
I feel like I would look stupid if I tried to do the like you know, like they do like the kind of like serious face, but it looks hot.
Yeah.
I'm like, how?
Oh, I don't know.
I look like a bitch if I just do that. I'm like, that's my resting bitch face. That's not a model face.
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand people, how they do it. Like, I don't.
They gotta tell me their secrets because I would like to know, please.
Yeah, same. I like recently signed up for a dating app. This was like 2 days ago. And I was like, I don't have any pictures of myself.
Yeah, they're all of like other people.
I was like, and I was just like, oh my God, like I have no pictures, especially not since my head's buzzed and it's bleached. I have like one selfie.
I'm good at taking candid photos of people, so maybe I'll just randomly.
Maybe you should just like hang out sometime.
Obscurely, like just start taking photos.
Just do it when I look good. Yeah.
I got you.
We'll just go hang out. I'll bring a camera. You bring a camera, and we'll just. You know, just real sneaky like. It'll be so fun.
And to make it extra sneaky, I'll leave the flash on.
Please. Flash makes me look better.
Rookie mistake.
It's my favorite.
One time my dad tried to take a stalker photo of a famous person at a restaurant, and it was a dimly lit fancy restaurant, and his flash was on. And I was like, Dad, that's the rookie mistake. You have to check that the flash is off.
What a win. That's a dad move. I love that.
At that point, it's like, all right, just ask them for the photo. Like,
no way, dude. No, I'm taking stalker photos with the flash on. I don't care. I'm gonna
leave the sound on.
Oh,
the huge iPhone sound, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Cool. You know, and then moving too much is good. The things I usually tell models to do, and I tell every model the same thing, is every time the flash goes off, point a different part of your body at the camera. So like shoulders, forehead, chin.
Okay, that's an interesting.
Hips, feet, like you know, cheek, and all that does is that keeps you moving without having to think about it. And then I tell them that. I mean, you know, I'm working with models or musicians. They're usually fucking gorgeous people.
That's like, facts.
Right?
Right.
And I'm like, okay, well, no matter what you do with your face,
it's gonna look.
No one's gonna think you're ugly.
That's true.
Like,
That's
you're
true.
gonna be beautiful. No matter, so like squish it, like play with it, you know, do crazy things, and it's gonna give me more interesting photos. And the only other thing I tell people is like, if you don't like any of the photos, nobody's gonna see them. Well, I just tell people to try the weirdest things that they can because I'm going to get more unique photos if you feel comfortable like moving and trying whatever you want. And a lot of like 90% of the time it looks stupid, but then I get that 10% where it's like
you're like, this is a good one,
where they're good shots and they're like they really stand out and they're unique. And you know, it's like people are in shoots, people are jumping. And did you see the one with the guy with the horse? The like hobby horse?
I don't think so.
And it's just like because he wasn't willing. He was willing.
I love that.
Yeah, because he's like willing to try these like new things, and he's like, you know, beautiful. You know, I don't know models who are like willing to do these. Like,
no, that's cool.
And it's only because he felt comfortable like being able to move and to try things. And it's like, so those photos are unique and I feel like they stand out because the person in front of my camera is like comfortable doing shit. So, and I found that those 3 tips about moving, about facial expression, and then just reminding them that nobody's going to see bad photos, those 3 things have gotten me further than if I were directing poses. You know what I mean?
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like organic movement, it also just like shows a person's personality more.
Yeah, I feel like you could tell sometimes with their eyes when it's staged versus when it's like genuine.
Yeah.
And I really like you can see like the light in their eyes. I think that's super cool.
Yeah. Well, I feel like a lot of my shoots we're just playing, you know. I take my shoes off first thing.
As it should be. Do you put music on like when you do? Good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, usually
because if it's dead silent, that's so fucking awkward. That's so,
And sometimes I do these. I think next week I'm doing an event with Bolt. They're a modeling agency, and they do these events that are super cool. At Dottiewood Studios, they rent Dottiewood, and then they bring in like 75 models and like 20 or 30 photographers. Like Dottiewood's amazing because they've got, I think it's like 5 or 6 different rooms that are each like beautifully curated to be these kind of like sets.
That's
basically.
cool.
And so so you're like running around. So there's not music playing in those, but it's still like the energy is really high. And it's like I meet these amazing models through there. And so usually I'll meet those models, and then I'll be like, if I really like working with them and I'm just like blown away, I'll be like, let's collab on something, like let's work together in a one-on-one thing.
Nice.
And then models and musicians, I usually have them put their own music on because I don't really care what music's playing.
Cool.
Like as soon as I start looking through the viewfinder of a camera, I'm in it. So I just need them to,
they gotta be in it.
I want them to play. Like
Sure.
every shoot, if we're not having fun, it feels like, what's the point? Like our jobs, we just get to play.
Right.
I feel like we should really embrace that. So
as you should.
Yeah. Who knows if that answers your question?
No, it does.
Great.
It does.
Okay, good.
And we talked a little bit about this last week, but do you have any personal favorite like creative shoots that you've done?
Yeah. Danielle, that model I was telling you about earlier, she built this set. I think I showed you last time, but yeah, she built this set with moss.
That's so cool.
And so she built this like 5 foot by 4 foot plywood piece, and she like glued moss on it and like mushrooms and like
so sick.
Live plants and fake plants. And then we had a professional makeup artist. We had Madison Miller come in and do like moss, and we made dirt, and she put in white contacts and a pink wig from Coco Coquette, and we like laid her out on this set piece. And I think the shoot was like 10 or 15 minutes of me. I shot film and digital, but the makeup took like 5 hours.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that was one of my favorites. And I just got to hang out with my friends. I got to hang out with Madison, and I got to hang out with Danielle and our friend Kelsey. And we just like hung out while the makeup was happening. And then we shot it, and it was done. And it was just like really wild. And anything that has these like really creative set pieces, like this one with Leslie, she is an amazing model.
Clouds.
And she brought a box of pillow fluff and was like, I want to do this goddess shoot. And it's like so fun. And I did another one recently. I've been playing with more colors at a Originator studio.
Oh, I like that.
And I've been like, thank you. And I've been like experimenting with just using their lights that they have set up, because normally I do flash and strobe.
No, that's impressive.
So Mika, another model, I think I put on Instagram, I was just like, I've got an hour free today. Who wants to come out? And she's just like, I'll be right over. And we were just using the lights. And so I've been doing a lot of like colored shoots, just with color, just at Originator with just their lights. And that was so fun. I think that those ones that are, honestly, and they've been collaborations, like unpaid, just out of boredom, or just like wanting to hang out with my friends.
that's my jam. Sign me up for those ones.
Right. And then the portrait shoot with Barnes was awesome, because we were at this bar with mini putt-putt. So he's in the middle of like playing putt-putt, hanging out with his friends and taking photos with me. So we're like running around this bar, and that was really fun too. And I like those shoots a lot too, where it's just portrait shoots of us just like running around a venue. Anytime I get to like play with film or, there's so many. Like I did another one at Dottiewood with all these like colors.
Oh, cool.
And I had, we had Coco out, and Allison from Coco Coquette, and she did the wigs and the styling. And, we had my friend Anna doing makeup, and I had like 5 models, and we just like played.
That's fun.
Yeah. So I guess all my favorite ones are ones that involve like fun set pieces and just like playing.
That makes sense. Do you prefer if like the subject of your shoot comes with a vision, or do you prefer being the one to create the the vision?
It depends. Most of the time I've been doing more, I think because I don't have a lot of time right now. I haven't really had a lot of time to prepare my own concepts. And so a lot of the time I've been collaborating with models and with my friends on their visions, and that's been really fun. This year coming up, one of my goals is to start doing more of my own concepts. So I want to do them. It's been a while. I think the last one I wrapped my friend Gabriella in plastic, and we had her, and she brought this. Oh, maybe I had it, but we had this bouquet of dead flowers, and just like having that, and like, you know, and that was the last concept that was like mine. So it's been a little while, but I want to do some more. Like, I really want to do some inspired by like old art, and I want to do Ophelia, you know, like in the river with the something like that. And then I want to play with more colors this year. I want to do some more. I want to make my own set pieces this year. So I'm really excited to get into it.
Sounds fun.
Business partner is a woodworker, so he doesn't, I don't think he understands how far this is gonna go, but that's not up to him. So
listen, I like to build things, so if you need help or
if
extra
you want to build
hands,
some set pieces, let's go.
So these are the wrap-up questions.
Okay.
What is next for you? You got any fun events coming up or fun shoots that you're working on?
Yeah, I got a couple music videos. Got a couple music videos going on. I'm shooting. I'm doing a collaboration with my friend Jasmine at Dottiewood Studios on Thursday. She wants to do a like 90s inspired cinematic wedding video.
Oh.
Just like a proof of concept.
Okay, I was gonna say, is she getting married?
No, but she does. She does like creative bridal styling.
I enjoy that.
So I'll have to like send you their Instagram links or something later.
Yes, please.
I feel like I've referenced so many people that I'm like,
we'll link them all so that people can see.
They're great. I'm excited to shoot Jay Graves again. I'm excited for the Bolt event. There's an event, I think I was telling you, Boner Bazaar is happening next month. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, I mean, my schedule, it usually fills up like a week or two. I'll just get like last minute stuff. Like I went and shot a giant dog in Jay Graves the other night, and Sabrina from A Giant Dog hit me up like, I think it was like a day or so before, and was just like, hey, you want to come to the show? And I was like, yeah. Why not?
Might as well.
And I was like, you want me to bring, you guys need any photos or videos? And they didn't respond. So I just brought my camera.
As you
and I was like, well, I'm not going to go.
Well, I'm here.
Yeah. What am I going to do? Socialize? Like, I'm very, very
Talk to
weird.
People. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Unless I have a camera in my hands, like, I'm super awkward. So, you put that camera in my hands and I'm like, you know, I can be super social.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't get it.
So it's like a safety blanket kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm like the world's oldest baby with like a little mechanical safety blanket.
That's a photo shoot concept.
Listen, for my birthday next year, there's two things I want. I want my birthday party to be intervention themed.
I love that.
Because I think it would be really sweet to have all of my friends sit in a circle and talk to me about my problems. And I just like it when people talk about me. They need to say nice things because I'm very sensitive and I'll cry.
Yeah, no, me too.
And then I want to do a shoot with me. I need to count the days or the months, right? And just see how, and I need to have one of those little chalkboards, you know, like they do with babies. And I need to be all swaddled up. That's the next thing.
That'd be so funny.
Yeah.
You're going to do the one where they like, what is it? They like measure you or something. And you next to a ruler or something.
I mean, that sounds fun.
That would be
I would love to know,
funny.
You know? And I think, you know, just so that people know I'm alive, my Instagram's just my photos. So, like, nobody knows what I look like.
That's the reveal.
Yeah. At the show the other night, they were just like, some people came up and they're like, what's your Instagram? And sometimes people will be like, oh, I'm already following you. Oh, I didn't know you looked like a giant dyke. So that's cool. So people are always surprised, and that's fun.
Yeah, no, it's always funny when people are like, oh, that's what you look like?
Yeah.
And I'm like, good or bad?
Yeah, hopefully good. Again, I'm very sensitive, so I'm just going to assume it's good.
We're gonna always assume good.
Yeah.
Just be like, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Well, thank you.
Do you have any last minute tips or words of wisdom for the public? Or people trying to be better at taking photographs?
I mean, art is hard and freelancing is hard, and following our dreams is really hard, and I feel like the only way to succeed is just to keep doing it. I mean, I didn't start making enough money to pay my rent and bills until I was like a decade into this thing, and so it's like, it's difficult and it's so worth it. Like, I would do nothing else with my life. There's nothing else I would rather do ever. I've waited tables, I've had day jobs, and I'm just so glad that I kept going. I feel very lucky to have the support that I had. Not always financially, I definitely have lived in a dining room for like $250 a month,
Oh my God.
I've lived on couches, and I've done everything that I needed to do to keep doing this, because I can't imagine my life not making art, and not doing what I'm doing. My job before I started doing photography, I was working at a funeral home. And so I was picking up, I was like technically a removal technician. And so I was picking people up like wherever they died. And a lot of people were like my age or younger. And it really like kind of hammered in for me, just being like, it does not matter. Like I could die at any moment. And
might as well do it, children.
Yeah, like I want nothing else in the world than to do this. So just like perseverance is everything. And then the best thing that I do right now is I am basically like a boomer. I cold call, but through Instagram, is I just reach out to a lot of people.
That's what I do too.
Yeah.
So,
I try to support other people in my community, and I reach out to people, and yeah, I'm super stoked to see who you interview next.
Oh, I'm excited too, but also nervous because I'm
Yeah.
like, oh man, I gotta send emails.
Yeah, just do it. Yeah, I think you're very good at interviewing. I think that
Thank you.
I think that you have a very like calming presence, and I think that you can get people to talk. And I've never done this before.
I should be like an FBI interrogation person.
Listen, that's intense, and I fully support you.
But then I'm gonna be like, is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes or no?
Yeah.
They have to tell me their secrets.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed I didn't get the Eminem question, but I'm not mad.
Well, you
I'm
sent
just
me the reel
disappointed.
this morning, so like, do
Yeah.
you want to answer the Eminem
Look,
question?
it's the green one.
Okay,
I'm
thought
sorry.
so. Like the green one.
She looks funny and a little mean. I
is
kind of like that.
The hottest, and I like the
Yeah.
boots. Maybe I'm biased because I
Look.
really like the thigh-high boots.
It's really important.
It's a power move because
Yeah.
none of the other M&Ms have like shoes.
No.
I don't quote me on that.
No.
I don't think they have shoes.
But yeah, according to the reel, they're all very sexy. So
There was a really close tie in the poll I put on Spotify between the green and the brown one.
really,
It was like neck and neck, and I don't think I actually checked what the winner ended up being, but I think green pulled in the end, but
yeah.
I couldn't tell how many people were just saying green because Barnes said green, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like some people are gonna be like, oh, well, Barnes said green, so he's correct,
But I mean,
but also he's right.
but
so
I love a charismatic girl who looks a little mean.
yeah,
And I think that is just the general public would agree. So,
yeah.
yeah.
So it's the green M&M. We've decided.
Yeah.
Here and now.
Yeah.
There is no other answer.
Yeah, you don't even have to ask anybody ever again. Like it's been squashed. Like we know.
Oh, totally. And I'm gonna link the people that you mentioned before as well. But would you like to plug your socials so that people can check out
yeah.
your amazing photography?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm on social media. I'm on Instagram at I'm a Shoots. And my website is www.seamlessloopfilms.com, and it's updated. So there's like very recent stuff on there.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'll link them below.
Yeah. There's a lot of really amazing, very talented, creative people in Austin. And I feel like very lucky to be here.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm on the cusp of like meeting a bunch of really cool people now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
my people.
You're going to be in the center of it.
Oh, that's a little bit scary, but
Well,
you know,
that's, you better get it together, Just like, this is it.
I don't like to be perceived.
Well,
so
that's fucking sucks. You're about to be perceived a lot.
Oh, man.
That's great. Oh, man. Thank you so much for having
yeah,
me.
thank you for joining.
Yeah, of course.
Sick.
Oh, now we get to do the thing.
It's like the Kool-Aid Man, but instead of oh yeah, it's
Oh,
oh
yeah.
man.
Oh, man.
That's all for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, share it with a friend. I'll be linking Ima's socials as well as the individuals mentioned in the episode below. Be sure to tune in next time where I'll be interviewing my friend Armand about his EP release.